Steve, is it a good idea to loop a recorded session of hypnosis when I'm trying to go to sleep? Or can I listen to it one time?
Okay,
What's best?
Okay, great question. And a lot of people ask this because when people have something they want to change, they want to change it as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to spend a lot of time, doing something if they can do it in a quicker way. So I always say listen to a recording for 3 weeks. But some people think, well, I can probably shorten that up a little bit. If I just play it all night long, every night, I can probably do this in 3 days. It doesn't really work that way. You are going to get benefit from it. However, what you are risking is a few things. Number one is improper sleep. I've done that before. I've looped it, and I wake up and I hear this voice talking. And even though it's my voice, I'm thinking, what in the world is that? Because when you wake up out of a dream, for example, you're disoriented. So you think, what is that? And so okay, that's my voice talking. Okay, so I'm going to go back to sleep now. But I had a little bit of anxiety there, and I potentially lost a little bit of sleep. And my sleep can then potentially become a little spotty, because maybe I'm going to wake up every now and then thinking, what does this sound? Oh, it's me. Okay, oh, it's this hypnosis recording. I'm going to go back to sleep. So the quality of your sleep can be affected by that. If it's not being affected by that and you want to loop it, you want to play it all night, by all means do that. Be careful with iPods and iTunes in general, because iTunes will usually just play the next song, and the next song may be some heavy metal song or some rap song or whatever song you have in there, and that won't really be conducive to you sleeping. So make sure that it's set for that recording to play over and over. But it's not really necessary to do that. The potential gain that you're going to get is not significant enough for you to do that. I would say just relax, first of all, and play it just one time a night. Let it put you to sleep. You're going to get the programming from that night. Your subconscious mind is going to have 24 hours to dwell on it before you listen to it again. Sort of like hearing something, you have time to think it over, you have more advanced thoughts about it the next day, and then you're going to get exposed to it again. So I recommend not doing that. You can do it if it doesn't affect your sleep, but I don't recommend it.
What if you listen to the recording more than once a day? Like, let's say you take a nap and you wanted to listen to a quick hour recording.
I think that's a great idea. Now, my recordings are set up in such a way that at the end of the recording, it tells you to go to sleep. So you wouldn't want to listen to it during the day unless you set an alarm at the end. And you can look on a computer or iPod or iPhone or what have you to see how long the recording is. Set an alarm at the end of that, because my recordings will not wake you up. They'll tell you to go to sleep. And you may sleep through an important meeting if you're at the office, for example. Also, you never play them in a moving vehicle. So the idea there is a good one. You can do that. A lot of people do. That way you get some exposure to it during the daytime, maybe a little boost, and at nighttime. I have no problem with that at all. I think that's a great idea. However, realize they're designed for nighttime use. They're not designed to wake you up at the end, unless you have my power nap recording. I can't speak about other people's recordings because I don't know, but my recordings, you would set an alarm if you listen to it in the daytime.